All right, let's talk about how to get more Google reviews and why it is so important. So, very quickly here, I'm going to jump right in. As I go to Google and I search flooring Dallas, flooring city name, whatever it is, the main thing that's going through someone's mind right now is, first of all, is this a business that has what I'm looking for? Do they have flooring, right? Are they a flooring company? That's kind of the main thing, right? It's relevant to what they're searching for. Secondly, more than likely what they're looking for, what I look for on searches like this, is who has the best reviews. And we do this on Amazon, we do this on Yelp, right? Like, if we're looking for different products or Christmas gifts or books to read, you look at the reviews, right? So, and I really want to shift your mindset to not just look at Google reviews as like, oh, this kind of not super important thing to do. It's like, yeah, sure, it's good for business, got to have some good reviews, but I want to shift your mindset to think about Google reviews in the sense of the more Google reviews you get, the more money you're going to make. Okay? Like, that is the correlation that needs to happen, that the switch in your mind that needs to happen, because that's going to give you the motivation to go get more Google reviews, and I'll show you how you can do that in depth with a very specific process and kind of how you need to think about it. But the couple reasons why it makes you more money is because, very first off, whenever someone searches like this, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, Colonial Services, they're both flooring companies, it looks like. They don't have flooring in their name, so that's kind of interesting. But Home Services has 5 stars at 63 reviews. This one has 4.8. Now, it's not a huge difference, right? But in my mind, I'm thinking, well, 5 stars is better than 4.8. So I'm going to call this business, right? Or if you go down here to the Google Maps, this is even more important. You get the top 3 businesses. They all do flooring. They're all kind of in my area, right? That's great. Perfect. Now let's look at the reviews. 4.7, 4.7, both have in the hundreds. 4.3, 93. That 4.3, they're probably like a good business, but not like super great. So I'm probably going to call these first 2. If these first 2 don't answer, then I might call this one. So you see, like, that is what's happening when someone is doing a search like this. So if your reviews suck, and really if you're like below 4.7 or 4.6 or so, you're not in a great spot. Like you'll get calls, I'm sure. Like you can rank high still, but 4.7 and above, really 4.8 and above is where you want to be. So first off, it's going to help people choose you over other people that have less or a worse average of reviews. If you have 4.9 over someone that has 4.7, they're going to call you, right? So that's going to make you more money because they're going to call you over someone else. Secondly, one of the biggest ranking factors in someone searching on Google, like I've gone over in previous videos, is reviews. You have like your website, your business profile, backlinks, all those sorts of things. But reviews are like the second or third biggest one when it comes to ranking in this local Google Maps pack. So the more reviews you have and the more high quality reviews you have or high rated reviews, the higher you're going to rank in Google. And that's important because the higher you rank in Google, the more calls you get and the more money you make. Okay. So you've got to really make it your mission to get what I tell people, go get 1,000 Google reviews. Make it your mission to get 1,000 Google reviews, if not more. Because what business has 4 digits on this number? I mean, not a lot. Not a lot of flooring companies I've seen. I don't even know if I've seen one, maybe one. You'll see like maybe in plumbing or in HVAC, you'll see, I feel like those guys are pretty good at getting reviews. But it's not common. But man, your business would completely change if you had 1,000 Google reviews at 4.8, 4.9, or 5. Like, I'm telling you, you would take over your city. You would take over your service area. It would be crazy. So if you could just make it your mission to get all these reviews, it's going to be great. So let's talk about how you can do that. So first off, whenever you have your Google business profile, they give you the link that you can attach to, and I'll show you this. So if you go to Google, sign into your business profile, first off, have a business profile. If you don't, I've got another video on that. You can go back and watch. So pull up your profile, sign in, all that good stuff. Make sure you've got it where it's like you can edit it. So you can very simply, this is kind of the basic way to do it. This is a great way to do it. You go here, you hit ask for reviews, and it'll give you the review link. And so if you copy that, and so you just have that on the notes on your phone, you can have it on a Google Doc, however you want to store it, doesn't matter. Whatever's going to be easiest for you or your team to be able to send out as many review requests as possible, okay? It's got to be accessible. It's got to be convenient. That's really important. So get that review link. And if you just want to do it manually to where like after every job you do, you go in, you check the job, you make sure the customer's happy. Obviously, you don't want to send it to somebody that's pissed off. Make sure they're happy. Like, hey, it would mean the world to us if you could just give us a quick Google review. It would be amazing if you could do that, right? Something very basic like that. And then you send the Google review link. You can do it in person on the job right there if you want. Like, hey, did you get the link? I just sent it over through text. Okay, great, cool. So yeah, you can just do that real quick. You can incentivize them to do it to get more Google reviews. There's lots of ways you can do it. You can like give them a gift card if they do a Google review. A percentage off. Whatever. Get creative with this stuff. And so you can do that. You can have your team do that. Once they install the job, or if your manager goes and looks at the job, have them send this review link. So you can do it that way to where it is more manual. The next way you can do it, which I recommend, is if you can kind of automate this process. Because doing it manual, you can forget a lot of times. And more importantly, most people are not going to give you a review if you just ask one time. We've experienced this within our business. This is our agency's business profile, and we've got a decent amount of Google reviews here. But I would like a lot more. And so I have to ask people multiple times to give us a review because people just get busy. They forget. And so just sending it one time, a lot of times it's just not enough because people just don't do it. It's not because they don't want to do it. That's where incentivizing them can come into play. But you have to ask multiple times. And now you don't want to like have this huge long list of people that you always got to follow up with all the time because that's going to be pretty annoying to do. People are going to slip through the cracks. So you've got to find a way to automate this. So I want to give you a really awesome way. There's this great software that we use with our flooring clients, the people that, the companies that we do their digital marketing for. And we give them a CRM, kind of software that automates this entire process. And so I'll kind of show you this real quick. So what happens is, and you can do this for yourself. You can sign up for this. I'll probably have a link below that you can kind of sign up to have this software. It's really, really cheap, but this will automate getting Google reviews for you, and I cannot recommend it enough. So whenever you put people through this automation, I'll show you how to do it. It's really, really simple. It's going to send them a text. First thing, it's going to say, hey, thanks for your business. Would you mind if you give us a Google review, blah, blah, blah. And it has the link automatically attached there to your business profile where they can review you. And then 3 minutes later, roughly, there's going to be an email sent out automatically. It's going to be the same kind of message. It's going to ask for a review that way. So kind of a different channel a second time. Then the next follow-up, these are really, really key. This is where a lot of reviews come in actually, is on the second text right here. So about 3 days later, because we don't want to like really annoy them and spam them, right? But like if they're happy, like they'd be happy to give us a review. We just got to ask them again. We've got to just keep following up with them. So 3 days later, you send a second text, but hey, did the link work? That's the text. That's what it will say. Hey, did the link work to the review? Just want to check. Again, would mean so much. So again, you're not saying like in an annoying second way again, like, hey, can you give us a Google review? Hey, can you give us a Google review? But it's like, hey, did the link work? You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of a different, not as annoying way to ask it, but it's kind of the same thing. And then another lastly follow-up, and you can put as many follow-ups in this as possible. It's customizable, which is really, really cool. You can do 20 follow-ups if you want. The last follow-up goes out. It's an email, not a text, 2 days later after this one, and kind of says the same thing, kind of in more of a gentler, like, hey, just last time I'll check in. Just, again, it would mean the world if you can give us a review. Thanks so much for your business. But here's the link in case you lost it again. So we'll see a lot of reviews happen right here. And this is how you can get to where you're at that 1,000 review mark, is that you can put all of your customers through this through this sequence, and you can add on more if you want. It's customizable. And this will help you get more views. And again, more views is going to be translate into making more money. So totally recommend you have something like this. And this is kind of what this looks like. So what you do is you come in, it's like this CRM essentially. There's lots of different other capabilities too, but mainly for the reviews we'll be talking about here. So you can come into this software and you just simply add your contact in. There's a little contacts tab right here. You come in here, you can have a database for all of your past clients, all of your future ones that you have, ones that you finished the job for that buy from you. So you add them in here, and then very simply, all you're going to do is you're going to go right here down to tags. You're just going to hit them with this little review tag right here, Google review request tag. And then look at this. Look what happens. You have this text that goes out there immediately after you put them through this automation. And so, hey, would you kindly be able to leave us a quick review at, business name or whatever? And then it's going to have that link right there that will go to your business profile immediately. And so the second email, or the first email, will go out 3 minutes later after this automatically. And then these other ones will go out automatically 3 days later and 2 days later. And you don't have to do anything else. So you can simply put all your past customers, future clients through this. You come in here, simply contacts, and then tag, and then it puts them on there. And that's all you have to do. So again, switch that mindset when it comes to Google reviews. Getting more views makes you more money. And then have a software like this, and I'll link down below where you can kind of sign up for this if you want to talk more about getting this for your business, to where you can automate that to where you can get, again, that goal of 1,000 reviews. I think it's totally possible. It'll take a while, right? But you have to have a process like this that can help you get there. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this makes sense, and see you in the next one.